Let's get romantic. Come on, with Valentine's Day just around the corner, we are about to connect the dots between a legendary lover, a mundane chore, and brave heroes. You might be wondering how this can be connected. Three seemingly unrelated topics: Casanova, Laundry Day, and firefighters. Each of these topics has its own charm and meaning, a whirlwind of romance, responsibility, and heroism. You won't want to miss this episode, filled with laughter, drama, and a few unexpected twists. How can Casanova charm his way through Laundry Day while dodging a fire alarm? By the end of this episode, you will see the connections unfold like a well-washed shirt.
Oh, I can't wait. You know I love a good story, especially when it involves a little romance and maybe some bubble fun.
Stick with us as we navigate through tango emotions, laundry mishaps, and the relentless blare of a fire alarm. What surprises await when romance meets mayhem? What could possibly go wrong? L'amour, l'amour! Fire, laundry day is like a rest rush for our dirty clothes are all. Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us on this journey that reveals deeper truths about life and love. We are connecting Casanova, Laundry Day, and firefighters. These topics seem to have nothing in common. Casanova's romantic exploits, Laundry Day routines, and the heroic deeds of firefighters. How are these three topics related? You'll be amazed. First up is Casanova, the legendary lover known for his wit, charm, and charisma. He's often remembered for his romantic escapades that captivated many women of his time and inspired countless stories of love and seduction. But what can we learn from him today? If only I had $1 for every time I was swept off my feet like one of these ladies. But really, what was it about him? Was it his suave demeanor, or perhaps his ability to make every moment special?
Casanova needed fresh linens after all those romantic encounters. And let me tell you something else. If he were alive today, he'd probably have more dates than laundry days.
Speaking of laundry days, what a chore it can be. Just as Casanova had to deal with his romantic conquests, we have our own conquests when it comes to keeping our clothes fresh and clean. It's that time when you gather your clothes, sort them by color because nobody wants pink socks, and throw them into the washing machine. But did you know that doing laundry can actually be an opportunity for connection?
Did you say connection? Oh, honey, Laundry Day is like a matchmaking service for your dirty clothes. When you're sorting those colors from whites, it's like playing Cupid, and Laundromat is practically a social meeting place.
Only you can find romance in laundry. Fluffy here reminds us that even mundane tasks can become moments of joy and connection. Let's just say that Laundry Day is more than just doing laundry. It symbolizes a chance to start anew. Enter firefighters, the brave souls who rush into danger to save lives. Their courage is unmatched. Have you ever seen these firefighters in action? Talk about heartwarming. They are like knights in shiny armors, only instead of horses, they ride fire trucks.
And while they may not be sweeping anyone off their feet romantically like Casanova, Laundry Day is like getting ready for a date. You want everything to be perfect. You sort your colors from whites just like you sort your suitors from those who are simply not worth your time.
Right. In our hectic lives, full of chores like Laundry Day, it's easy to forget the art of romance. So how can we channel our inner Casanova while tackling these mundane tasks? And how firefighters deal with their own kind of laundry when it comes to cleaning up after fires. Three fascinating topics: Casanova's romantic adventures, Laundry Day routines, and the heroic actions of firefighters. But how do these three topics connect? Let's start with Giacomo Casanova, an Italian writer, adventurer, libertine, and even a spy, the quintessential 18th century seducer, known for his elaborate romantic escapades, wit and charm. He's often associated with the art of seduction and wrote extensively about his experiences in his memoir, Histoire de ma vie, The Story of My Life. Casanova's life illustrates the complexities of human relationships, attraction, and the social dynamics involved in courtship. Casanova was not just a notorious lover, he was a master of social navigation. He lived a life of adventure, romance, and intrigue. His memoirs provide insight into his philosophy on relationships and human connection. But what made him so irresistible? The Venetian had an uncanny ability to listen and understand personal desires. He created unforgettable experience by tailoring his approach to each individual woman. Whether through stimulating conversation or thoughtful gestures, he made them feel special. Picture Casanova at a fancy dinner party, surrounded by elegant guests. He spots a woman across the table who seems both curious and a bit shy. Instead of rushing over to her, he starts chatting with the host, telling funny and relatable stories that keep everyone entertained. Casanova takes a moment to read the mood of the room. He notices who is laughing and who is sitting quietly. To break the ice, he makes a clever joke about the fancy desserts being served, which gets everyone giggling. After warming up the crowd, he leans over to the shy woman and says something charming like, "I must confess, I find this dessert almost as tempting as the company here tonight." Boom!
But let's not forget that behind every charming man there is often a laundry basket full of dirty secrets, or laundry.
Casanova understood that relationships require effort and genuine interest. He often stressed the importance of listening to others and making them feel valued. This is vital in our own lives, whether with friends, family, or romantic partners. To maintain connections, we must invest time and energy into understanding the people around us. Casanova's charm lay in his ability to navigate complex social landscapes with wit and grace. He mingled with nobles and commoners alike, adapting his approach based on his audience. Now, joining us is none other than the legendary lover himself. So, Casanova, what universal truth do you love?
The universal truth I cherish is that love transcends time and space. It is not merely an emotion, but an experience that connects souls across generations.
Oh, honey, that sounds like something she would say after a glass of wine. Love is like laundry. Sometimes it needs a good rinse before it sparkles again.
It sure does, because nothing says romance like laundry detergent. Now, Casanova, what myth about love or romance would you like to debunk?
Many believe that love is only for the young. That's a misconception. Love can blossom at any age. It is timeless and knows no bounds.
Oh, sweetie, Casanova had to clean up his romantic messes after every rendezvous. Like you've got your delicate silks mingling with those rugged jeans, just waiting for the right spin cycle to bring them together.
You know everything. Casanova, tell us your favorite line from your memoir, The Story of My Life.
Ah yes. To love is to live fully. Every heartbeat echoes with passion.
Speaking of passion, let's talk about firefighters. They embody bravery and sacrifice. How do you think that relates to love?
Firefighters are like lovers. They rush into danger without hesitation for the sake of others. Their courage ignites a flame of hope, a true testament to love's selflessness.
Ha 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 ha, and who doesn't love a man in uniform? Just make sure he knows how to handle flames and fabric softener.
Thank you, Casanova. See? Whether it's romance or laundry days or even firefighters, love takes many forms. Let's get to laundry day, a mundane task that everyone dreads but can't escape. Yet, there is an undeniable satisfaction in getting fresh, clean clothes out of the dryer. While it may seem mundane, there is an important lesson about presentation here. Just like Casanova prepared for encounters with women, we too prepare for various aspects of life. With the right techniques, laundry day can be turned into an art form. We are about to show you how to do laundry effectively while emphasizing its importance in daily life. Laundry is not just about cleaning clothes, it's about presenting yourself well. The clothes we wear can affect how others perceive us and how we feel about ourselves. This preparation can boost confidence in social situations or professional settings. Research shows that what we wear affects our mood and performance. Whether you are dressing for a date or an important meeting, the effort you put into your appearance matters. Think about it. Doing laundry is an opportunity for reflection. While waiting for clothes to wash or dry, we can ponder over our relationships, much like how Casanova would reflect on his interactions with others. This mundane task can be transformed into a moment of mindfulness, where we consider how we nurture those connections. In many ways, doing laundry can be therapeutic. It allows us to reflect on our lives while engaged in a repetitive task that requires minimal cognitive load. Just as Casanova sought transformation in love or personal growth, doing laundry offers us the opportunity to cleanse not only our clothes, but also our minds. So, how can we make this chore less burdensome, even to me? First of all, organization is key. Here are some practical tips. Let's start with one of the most fundamental aspects of doing laundry: sorting clothes. Create designated hampers for whites, colors, and delicates. Understanding fabric types and colors is crucial for maintaining the integrity of your garments. This simple step will save time when it comes to laundry day. Instead of letting laundry pile up until it becomes overwhelming, set specific days for washing different loads. Perhaps whites on Wednesday and colors on Saturdays. Whites should always be washed separately from colors, just like in relationships where understanding each other's backgrounds and personalities is vital for harmony. It may be tempting to cram everything into one load, like me, but overloading can lead to poor cleaning results and wrinkled clothes. Next up is choosing the right detergent. Different detergents serve different purpose: liquid or powder, eco-friendly or traditional. Invest in a good detergent that works effectively at lower temperature. This not only cleans better, but also saves in the energy. Now, let's talk about washing techniques. Water temperatures play an important role. Hot water is ideal for whites, while cold water works best for colors. Wash cycle settings are also important. Gentle cycles for delicate items and heavy-duty cycles for tougher fabrics. This attention to detail parallels how firefighters must assess situations quickly and effectively.
Ha ha ha, honey. Maybe we should call the fire department to rescue you from that mountain of laundry.
Finally, let's talk about drying methods. Air drying can be gentler on fabrics than tumble drying, which can cause wear and tear over time. To avoid wrinkles and clutter, fold clothes right after they are out of the dryer while they are still warm. Listen to music or a podcast while you fold. It makes laundry an enjoyable activity rather than a chore. Now that we have explored Casanova's charm and the importance of presentation on Laundry Day, let's look at our final topic: firefighters. Both Casanova's exploits doing laundry and the firefighters' bravery require confidence and determination. And finally, we arrive at firefighters, those brave individuals who rush into danger when everyone else is running away. Firefighters are essential members of society who risk their lives daily to protect us from danger in emergencies. Their work often involves restoring order from chaos, much like how laundry restores cleanliness from dirt. Firefighters are often seen as heroes who meticulously prepare for dangerous situations. Their training involves not only physical strength, but also mental preparation, much like how Casanova prepared for his romantic pursuits. Let's start with the concept of training and preparation. Firefighters undergo rigorous training that emphasize teamwork, quick decision-making, and physical fitness. This is crucial because when an emergency strikes, every second counts. Now think about preparing for a date or a special event. Much like how Casanova would have meticulously planned his encounters. Just as firefighters prepare for emergencies by honing their skills, individuals preparing for dates often pay attention to how they look and behave, making sure they put their best foot forward. And just as Casanova tailored his approach to individual desires, firefighters must assess each situation uniquely, presenting themselves as calm and competent under pressure. Firefighters also know the importance of good appearance. When they arrive on the scene in their bright uniforms and gear, they command respect and attention. Their presence alone can be reassuring during emergencies. Firefighters rely heavily on their communication skills to coordinate operations. They rely on strong bonds with their team members to ensure safety in dangerous situations. They also embody resilience. Facing challenges head-on is essential, whether you are dealing with flames or folding fitted sheets. Here are some hints of connection between these topics. Just like laundry day requires preparation for cleanliness, sorting clothes, choosing detergents, firefighters carefully prepare for emergencies by checking equipment and making sure everything is in top condition. Casanova also prepared for his encounters. He knew that looking sharp was essential to making an impression. In all these scenarios, whether it's firefighting or dating, the underlying theme is that preparation leads to success.
Ha ha ha. Just like our host here is learning how to efficiently tackle her laundry, firefighters embody teamwork and dedication to their work.
Yes. While I may not be folding sheets into origami swans anytime soon, I believe laundry day can be as romantic as a candlelit dinner if you play your cards right. But what can we learn from them? We will leave some basic tips on how to protect yourself from fires in the description box. By incorporating this safety measure into our lives, just as we embrace the teachings of figures like Casanova, we create a safer environment for ourselves and those around us.
Romance, chores, and heroes. Do you know how these three topics connect? You're a romantic in your own little way.
So, you are saying is that if I want to be as charming as Casanova and as brave as a fireman, I should start by folding some sheets? Get out of here.
Well, darling, if every heartbeat on laundry day echoed with passion, you'd never get around to folding the sheets.
Now, what do Casanova, laundry day, and firefighters have in common? Casanova teaches the importance of self-expression and grooming to building relationships with others. Laundry day emphasizes self-care through cleanliness and organization, which can boost self-confidence. Firefighters meticulously prepare for emergencies. It's all about preparation and presentation, the importance of being prepared for anything, and the value of quick thinking in unexpected situations. At their core, they all revolve around the theme of caring. Caring for yourself, caring for others, and caring for your environment. As you prepare for Valentine's Day, remember that nurturing your relationships is key to building lasting bonds with love and support. If you enjoy our unique take, don't forget to like and subscribe. A true romantic knows that love isn't just about candlelit dinners. It's like tackling the laundry pile together or being there for each other when the going gets tough. And chores done together can spark a little romance. Through romantic pursuits like Casanova, or doing laundry, or the heroic efforts of firefighters, each team highlights how caring, whether for yourself or others, is fundamental to building relationships and fostering community. And there you have it. We want to dedicate this episode to those who lost everything in the wildfires, and our appreciation goes out to the bravery of the firefighters, who remind us that teamwork makes every task easier.
Whether you're sorting clothes, saving lives, or organizing your feelings, remember that diligence pays off.
On Valentine's Day, let your inner Casanova out, or do your laundry, or cheer on our heroic firefighters. Life is all about connections, even in the most unexpected places like the laundromat. Until next time, think about how you can embody the spirit of Casanova by reaching out to your loved ones. Keep your love life fresh like your laundry, and always appreciate those who risk it all for us.
And if you ever need help with your laundry, you know who to call.
Yeah, sure. I have a lot of laundry mishaps. Call me if your white shirt turned pink or your favorite sweater shrank. Kiss off, True.